news, and I am live for the weekend chat. Yes, I pushed the John Fury chat back to Monday because I think Monday is more of a better day to chat about that. So the weekend chat is in full effect. How we doing today? The number one on the scene. Hit that like if you know what I mean. And everybody do what number one hopefully will do. Okay? I'll let the chat load. I'm just doing a little stretching. This is beautiful weather. September, Louisiana, Texas, it gets better, right, in September, okay? It's not as hot because this summer, man, this has really kicked our butt, bro. I am dead serious. Dead serious. So I'm just getting ready to do some cardio like I always do. I believe in killing two birds with one stone. I've never really been a fan of kind of sitting down and talking. You know what I mean? I like to kind of stand up and, be active. And in fact, they've done research on men or boys or males that when they move and they're active, they actually learn more and they're actually better to communicate versus just sitting down in a desk. That's why school sucks for most kids like me. That's why I hated school. You got to sit there for 6 hours. You know what I mean? Instead of doing stuff and being active, So, they call it ADHD, but I think that's all a crock too. So you guys hit that like button when you come in. Yeah, beautiful weather, man. I love this weather here we're having. I love it. It's like we got the wind blowing, the sun is out. And first thing, man, I want to talk about Oscar De La Hoya. Or some people call him Oscar De La Coca. Oscar De La Hoya, man. I think it's time to say enough with Oscar, with the Canelo Oscar deal. Because it's one thing to have beef, but that's just childish. This dude is 51 years old, and he's still acting like he's 25. Seriously. He got the ab jobs and all that. Dude, go to the gym and work out like normal people. Come on, man. That tells you he was soft in the belly. See, De La Hoya had a good chin, but he had a marshmallow belly. He had a marshmallow beer alcohol belly. You hit him in that liver, you hit Oscar De La Hoya in that liver, and he's been drinking like a fish. He's been drinking like a fish. So, yeah, all you got to do is just, bah! Lex Gaming, YouTube. What's up, Kurt? What's your prediction for the Canelo versus... Hold on a second. Yeah, that's getting on my nerves. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. What's your prediction for the Canelo and AJ fights? I'm going to do those tomorrow. I'm going to do the Canelo, Berlanga, the AJ, Dubois. So I'm going to take today, after I get off the live stream, to really look at both guys' strengths and weaknesses, keys of victory, things of that nature. I got a good idea who I think will win those fights. Definitely the Canelo fight, because Berlanga was a fight nobody wanted. Nobody wanted to see that. Nobody cared to see Berlanga take on Canelo. The only person I'm happy for in that situation is Eddie Hearn, because Eddie Hearn was able to do his job for Edgar Berlanga. He couldn't do it for Demetrius Andrade. Devin Haney. Devin Haney had to indeed go to top rank to get the Kambosos fight. So he's done his job as a promoter. Other than that, though, dude, nobody wants to see that fight. Nobody wants to see Edgar Berlanga with his green self fight Canelo Alvarez, because, see, the weird thing about Berlanga and Canelo, Berlanga thinks just like Canelo. They're the same type of fighters, honestly. They don't want no one to move around and to box them. They don't want anyone with foot movement or constant movement. They don't want a mobile fighter. They want somebody that's going to come in and create opportunities from them based on their experiences of how to counter. You know what I mean? They're looking for counter opportunities, both of them. But who's better? Come on. Canelo's way better than Berlanga. Berlanga just looks for certain things that he's got accustomed to with his limited experience of professional fighting. Yes, he's heavy-handed, but you're going to need more than that. Hell, James Kirkland was heavy-handed, and Canelo knocked him out like that. And Canelo admitted it. He was like, you know what? He says, James Kirkland, he was hard, he was a hard motherfucker. So I know. I had to get him out. I had to get him out. He hit hard. Dream Boy, easy fella from the UK. Been following you for a few years, even when you were singing. Currently watching England play footy. Cool, brother. I hope you enjoy your game. Dream Boy in the building. Mac, hi Kurt, do you think Jake Paul should become a full-time professional boxer? Well, I don't think Jake Paul could be a full-time professional boxer based on his accomplishments and other things. He's a YouTuber. Now he's also a promoter. You think he's going to give that up? Because even if he gets his ass clapped and dropped and stopped and knocked out and embarrassed, he's still going to be a promoter. He ain't going to give that up. You know, but I do think his promoting success thrives on the way he's able to pick these older guys to beat up in the ring. You know? Rob Fox, he said Jake Paul. Dream Boy, where you at, Kurt? Looks nice there. Man, this is in Louisiana. This is in the middle of Louisiana. It's like probably about an hour above Natchitoches. Small town, man, you know? But yeah, it's beautiful, bro. I had to be outside, man. I'm an outside guy, you know? I'm part of the Sun Tribe over here. I love the tropic. I'm from the Caribbean, you know? We love this type of weather. The breeze comes through the Caribbean, even though it's hotter in the Caribbean, okay? But the breeze comes through and everything's good. All you need is a mojito or a caipirinha or whatever you drink. You know, rum, water with lemon, water with lime, Coca-Cola, Sprite, whatever, right? Bars. Kurt, what chances do you got against AJ? I give you a 5% chance. You just got to land one left hook. Well, you think that. See, Dubois, understand something about Dubois. Dubois hits hard. However, if Dubois can hurt AJ with a left hook, bow! AJ, you remember he hit AJ, bow! AJ stiffened up. If Dubois is able to do that, you know what that means? That means the first or the last two opponents that Daniel Dubois fought had very good chins, because Philip Hrgovic didn't go down, neither did Jarrell Miller. We already convinced that Jarrell Miller has a good chin anyway. You know what I mean? And Philip Hrgovic, yeah, he got busted up and headbutted and all that stuff on top of a headbutt, and he didn't go down. So that means those two guys should be respected more than they are. Even if Philip Hrgovic doesn't fight again, and I heard rumors that he's going to come back, but I haven't physically read anything that he was. I just heard that from you guys. You know, I don't know how true that is. I didn't do my research. So, you know. So, I don't know. I mean, if Dubois can do it, man, let him get to it. That will change the boxing landscape, you know, for the younger fighters. So, everybody eyeing AJ. Here's the problem, though. Daniel Dubois, if he beats AJ, boxing kind of goes to shit. It does. It'll make it interesting for a few weeks. But then we found out how dry Daniel is. He might then put, his Brazilian queen might let him put a baby in him, because they know, oh man, he's about to fight for the unified championship of the world. So he's going to make some more M's. We're going to buy a house in Rio. We're going to buy a house in England. We're going to buy a house in DR. We're going to be good. Come on. Yeah, impregnate me. You know? Then he'll be saying, I just came from Brazil. My legs are shaking. Yeah, you're going to have shaky legs all the time, but you're going to be weak. Then you're going to go out there and get knocked out. Ding, ding, bow! I was tired from my trip from Brazil. 11 hours. Yeah. Look, Brazil is a long trip, man. That's one pet peeve. If I ever had any kind of complaint about Brazil, it's just far. From Dallas, DFW, it's 10 hours and 33 minutes. Who's counting? 10 hours and 33 minutes, bro. That's a long flight. Dream boy, not a cloud in the sky. Yeah, well, it is. I mean, you got one there. But I mean, honestly, none of them are dark. Good afternoon to you, Kurt. It's early evening here, and I've missed quite a few lives. Glad I caught you live. Nikki Blue Eyes Austin in the building. What's up, baby? I'm glad to see you. Good to see you on this Saturday, and I'm glad you're enjoying this live stream because I'm enjoying this weather. I'm enjoying the whole vibration of the day. Carpe diem. There you go. Seize the day, people. We're seizing the day. We're doing a little carpe diem. Kurt, do you reckon Jake Paul should fight Tommy Fury again? I would. I mean, if I wanted to challenge myself being a guy that wants to take boxing seriously, that's exactly who I would fight. Give Tommy Fury the money. Get Tommy Fury rich for doing nothing. But what is it going to do for Tommy Fury? Get him rich, make him rich. He'll turn into a more probably a less characteristic but more appealing Fury version of Tyson Fury. I don't think he can talk as better because Tommy Fury's kind of dry because maybe he's young. Hopefully he starts smelling himself and starts picking up on his brother's rhetoric. But he will turn into a bigger asshole than he is now simply because he's fought Jake Paul for 10, 15 million. That means he ain't gonna never fight anybody worth a damn. So no, it won't hurt. It won't help Tommy Fury. It will help him get richer, but it won't help him as far as legacy. He ain't gonna want to fight the Jai Apatayas, the Lawrence Okolis, the Oscar Rivases, the Bryant Jennings. He ain't gonna want to fight those dudes at all. And if he's at light heavyweight, he ain't going nowhere near David Benavidez and Beterbiev and Bivol. He ain't gonna do that because he's made too much money fighting Jake Paul. Jake Paul has gave him all the money that he can stand fighting someone that's a YouTuber. So no, it won't help Tommy Fury's legacy or help his development in the sport of boxing. It's going to help him turn into a prima donna. Mr. Love Island already anyway, right? Come on now. You're a badass fella. Enjoy following you. Appreciate it, man. It's going to be a great fight. AJ seems to have a chip on his shoulder for some reason. He's been like that for the last couple years. He told Robert Helenius he's going to knock you the fuck out. He told Otto Wylien, he didn't say nothing to Otto Wylien, actually. He was just going to knock out Wylien anyway. If they would have let that fight continue, he would have shattered Otto Wylien's face. He would have broke, because, he caught this boy with bow, bow. When he caught him with that right, then that left, and Otto Wylien just kind of moved, he knocked him over. When he made that boy shift like this, I already knew Otto Wylien was done. After that round, Joey Gamache was like, no mas. Right? AJ gonna beat Dubois. Musa. We'll see. Warren Howells, 52 watching and only 4 likes. Hey, that's how it be sometime, man. A lot of times the haters are more successful and supportive than the people that are not. Right? Got a feeling AJ is going to KO Dubois in a shocking first round brutal demolish. Man, if he pulls some Francis Ngannou stuff on Daniel Dubois, do you know that's going to Anthony Joshua then will become the new Deontay Wilder of yesteryear. If AJ can knock out Daniel Dubois in one round, he did it in 2 with Francis Ngannou, I know, but early. If he knocks Daniel Dubois out early, he's going to turn into that guy to this day. He need to just steal the quote. I'd steal the thing. I would steal that man's quote. I would knock him out. We've still been fighting, and we're fighting to this day. To this day. To this day. Wilder, I stole it. Sorry, Wilder, I stole it. You're no longer the knockout king. It's me, baby. England, where you at, baby? Where you at? Got a feeling, AJ was the first face of Riyadh season. No, actually, it was Tyson Fury. See, understand, Joshua was in Saudi Arabia first. He was there in 2019. That wasn't Riyadh season yet because Turki Al-Sheikh did not come a part of boxing until late last year. It's crazy. Late last year, Turki Al-Sheikh has done all these things. It was what, October of last year, 23? Yes, October of last year of 2023, because I was in DR. I'm always in DR in October. So he goes to Riyadh. Riyadh season starts then. So it was actually Tyson Fury. You've been streaming more lately. I love it. Ask Skip in the building. What's up, brother? Member. Also with the wrench. He's a clown, isn't he? J. Roos Theory. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Duke of Sounds. Moses Atoma is coming for the heavyweight division. He's something special. Duke of Sounds. We'll see if Moses Atoma is special. I think he is. I think Moses Atoma is a quiet assassin. I think he got that Terrence Crawford energy. He got that Terrence Crawford energy. He's one of them dudes that don't talk a lot. Why not? Why wouldn't I fight him? Why wouldn't I fight him? Why wouldn't I take that fight? He Moses Atoma remind me of a cat because he's younger. He looks like the dude that smokes weed in his spare time. Don't he? I mean, because he's just too laid back. He's one of them dudes, like he's strong. You can tell, he can do stuff, but he's like disinterested in really making a lot of small talk. You know what I mean? And he looks like he just kind of likes to get blowed and listen to some reggae on his off time. I don't know. That's just me. That's just the energy. That's just a vibe. That's the thought that I get from him, right? Thinks he's won done because he's knocked out a YouTuber, or he knocked a YouTuber out. Kurt, my 6-year-old daughter is watching. Can you give her a shout out? Her name is Layla to this day. Daughter of Dream Boy, Layla, to this day, I salute you 100%. Shout out to Layla in the building. Dane, props to your channel from Kern County, California. Kern County in the building. Is that in SoCal? Dubois is a very dangerous fight for Joshua. AJ could well lose. He could. AJ, I've been watching AJ when his prep. He ain't had a lot, but what he's shown us is it's very compelling. It's very compelling because it reveals to me that he's working on a lot of defense. He's working on the counter, Danny Dubois. I can tell you that right now. If you seen the big guy kind of wailing on him, bow, 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 coming in with these punches. And, Joshua's, he's blocking these shots. He's looking for counters. That's all he's doing because he's anticipating someone like Dubois. Dubois is young. He's 27 years old. He's 27 years and 1 day old. He just came from 26 to 27 over here. He's a young buck. He's a young bloke. So, yeah, he's going to come in with 3 or 4 punch combinations. AJ going to ruin him. Come on. Dubois is a very dangerous fight. Heat Squad Flame 14. Otto was saying a lot of the same shite that Triple D is saying now with confidence, and we all saw what happened there. Yeah, definitely. I had a feeling that was going to happen. See, AJ was just kind of feeding that energy from Otto Wylene from Days of Reckoning. Because, see, Otto Wylene was talking shit, but he was talking shit kind of respectfully, which I think made AJ more pissed off because he was trying to say it on the low. He wasn't trying to say, man, I think AJ trash. He's a has-been. He ain't this. He used to be that, but he ain't this no more. And it's time for me to come in with my score. Bars. That's what he thought he was trying to do. But no, Otto Wylene was like, I'd like to thank Turki Al-Sheikh for this opportunity and Anthony Joshua. I am glad to be here. I think Anthony, I have a lot of respect for Anthony. I think he was, very successful in his career. And I think that he was very good, but I think he's missed a step, and I think he's not the same fighter he used to be, and I think it's my time to show people that I am the good fight or the best fighter, and I thank you. And AJ at the same time, AJ looking, he's looking like this because he was on the top. He was like, you know. I think Arthur Beterbiev is going to knock Bivol out. I think so too. G Wall 77. I think so too. I think Artur will knock out Beterbiev, and that would be his only loss. I think he's going to put up a fight, but it's going to eventually happen. But let me tell you something. Between them two guys, okay, let's say Beterbiev has 7 gears. Bivol has 6 gears. I predict that both of these guys' gears will be maxed out. Beterbiev will be at 7, Bivol will be at 6. That's what I think. So you're going to see a high-intensity fight, but Beterbiev don't know but only one way. That man is a Terminator. He can't be reasoned with. He can't be bargained with. He does not feel pity or pain or remorse, and he will not stop ever until you are knocked out. He's a Terminator, people. He's a Terminator. Modern day Frank Bruno is AJ. I hear you. I would say actually that's Daniel Dubois. I mean, it makes sense. Daniel Dubois actually trained with Frank. Frank Bruno, bro, is in hell of a shape. If that dude took his shirt off, you'd be like, whoa. No carbs, eh? Protein much? But AJ is getting better with Davison. Well, I think he's more comfortable with Davison. I don't think he got better. I think he gets more comfortable. I think he gelled with Ben. He's with a British guy that really understands who he is. He really understands who AJ's supposed to be as a fighter. Sometimes somebody has to remind you of that. And sometimes on down the way, you forget that. Especially when you get in there with guys, like you go from fighting Robert Wait, no. You go from fighting guys like Andy Ruiz, Kubrat Pulev, and then Kubrat Pulev to Alexander Usyk. And no one has beaten Usyk. He's beaten AJ, he's beaten Dubois, he's beaten Tyson Fury, he's beaten Derek Chisora, he's beaten Tony Bellew, he's beat Joe Joyce in the WSB. That dude beat everybody. Everyone. He's beating everyone. The fight with Davison, Benavidez would sell more against Bivol, plus it will be a better storyline, but Beterbiev is going to win. Well, I kind of feel you on that. So here's the deal, though. This is what I think about that fight. Dimitri Bivol. Now, I don't know how the war and all that's going, but Beterbiev is also from Russia, but he lives in Canada. I think Dimitri Bivol still lives in Russia. And I don't know if that doesn't work against him, it's going to work for him because he is the younger fighter. And anything in boxing, if you don't get a knockout, being an old head, somebody past 35, that's an old head in boxing. Okay? Boxing don't give a shit about older fighters. I'm sorry, they don't. They don't give a shit what you've done, what you've accomplished, because if they look at it like that, if he's done all this by now, we don't need him no more. We can just respect him for what he's already done. But we're not going to keep promoting an older one. Bars. That's how it works. That's why Lomachenko lost to Devin Haney. So if Dimitri Bivol does go in there and he's going to put on a hell of a performance anyway if he don't get knocked out, because he might win on points if he don't get knocked out. So if he does put on a good performance and it is close, it's going to be Dimitri Bivol because Dimitri Bivol is more marketable. You know what I mean? He can speak English. It sounds like, he's Russian, but he can speak. He's a pretty funny guy, honestly. I like Dimitri Bivol. Don't get me wrong. I think Bivol's a bad mother suck. He's Bruce Lee in boxing gloves. He's bad, bro. AJ and Bruno are incomparable. AJ is way faster. Dennis, what's your record? I was 37-2. No, he is not, hence why he has been knocked out. Top man. Green boy, appreciate you, brother. SoCal indeed. Dana Dane in the building. Big up my brother from Windsor, UK. Man, perfect timing. Curtis Young, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Johan T, if Beterbiev, Garbox won't blow before he reaches 8. What's up, Kurt? What's good, Kurt? You talking about the AJ Ben Dream Team. Now, I'm talking about everything and above, man. This is the weekend chat for Counterpunch Boxing News. You guys see my vintage shirt? This person that made this shirt, shout out to Jennifer Jackson with Faithfully Made Tees. Faithfully Made Tees made this shirt. This shirt is over 6 years old, okay? Counterpunch. This was the first of this generation. Counterpunch Boxing News with Kurt on the back with the punch, right? With the logo. Great quality, okay? And I'm going to go back into business with hers because she had her a business shut down prematurely because she had some family stuff. But anyway, she's back. And these shirts are great quality. And she's going to be making generations 1, this one, the second generation, and the third generation. Okay? And I'm going to have a special link for you guys. So when you guys want a shirt, I'll send you the link. And it'll go right to her page. Go right to the page. She gets an inbox. Then she gets the information. You get the shirt wherever you are in the world. It's yours. Feel free to buy if you want some Counterpunch Boxing News merch. It is coming back with a spice, okay? Sir, why can't I land my punches? I don't know, man. I got to work with you. Nikki Blue Eyes Austin. I booked the fight yesterday. Definitely no difference in pay-per-view. Hopefully yourself gets the fight cheaper it's $9.95 here. So, well, but that's not bad though, right? Or is it to you guys? Usyk peeled in that first fight, AJ. He's been in decline ever since. I mean, he's going to be in decline. I think Bivol was a close decision. I can't wait. Ask Skip. You pick Bivol. I can respect that. Andre Newby. Tyson Fury versus John Fury, father versus son. I don't like that shit. Hey, bro. Victor. Is it a Goombola? What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. AJ versus Dubois is $19.99 in America. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Jay Roos coming in with that new news. Nice. Lester, New York, coming in with that $5. I have been counterpunched with $5. Appreciate you, brother. I appreciate that. You guys get like Lester from New York. Tyson Fury versus his cousin Peter, Fury's son. Nah. Tyson Fury versus his cousin Peter's son. Oh, you mean Huey? I don't think that'll happen. Because Tyson and Huey are like this, bro. They're first cousins. You know what I mean? They probably sparred together. Big Baby versus Joe Joyce. I would love to see that fight. I like to see fights of fighters that are not at top. I want a fight that has nothing attached to it. Because when you have fights that's nothing attached to it, there's no Bridger fight. There's no opportunity. If this guy fights this guy, then he gets this other fight. If it's nothing like that involved, you get some of the rawest, realest decisions, right? And fights. With no stress, no politics involved. That's the type of fights I like. See, when you got these boxing opportunities and championships and you know, all that possibilities and all that stuff, you're going to see some corruption. See, it takes the risk or the, should I say, temptation of corruption out of it. Damn, Americans are going to love the zone if they keep the lower pay-per-view prices in the USA. Ask Skip. Yeah, baby. Hey, it's about time, man. Y'all have been getting them cheap-ass prices forever. And then complain if it go up a pound or two. We get hit with $90. That shit with Canelo Alvarez and Berlanga, that shit's $90. Oh, greedy-ass redhead Canelo, you Opie Taylor greedy bastard. You're hitting us up for that. Pero en este país de México es muy gratis, es gratis por todos. Like I just said, it's free in Mexico though. What? Come on, man. But anyway, if they bring the price down, they're gonna make bread. True. G Walls, 77 in the building. Hey Kurt, why did Deontay Wilder duck Dillian White and AJ? He wanted too much money for AJ because he knew AJ was making the money. He wanted to make the money like AJ. I don't think it was the fact that he. See, here's the thing. You have I have two real quick. Deontay Wilder wanted to be like AJ in the States. He wanted to create the atmosphere. He wanted to create the money. He wanted to do that. How do you do that? You compare yourself and cross-reference to the guy that you want to be like. That's what he's trying to do. And as far as AJ versus Deontay, politics were going to come in there. And I think I think both knew that. And Wilder knew that. And he's like, well, I don't necessarily have to fight him because my profile is getting up. They're giving him raises. So it is what it is. Hrgovic versus Dillian White. And Dillian White, he didn't want to fight Dillian White anyway because, Lord forbids. I don't think Dillian would have beat Wilder back then. I don't. I think Wilder, because his right hand, that straight right, could always land before that left hook. Unless White was smart enough to step and bow. And if he could catch him with that left hook, he could knock out Wilder. But my bet is that straight front right hand. Down goes White. Night, night. Bars. Kurt, are you sending your shirts to the UK? Absolutely. Man, look, that's where most of my shirts go. The only thing is it's $24 for shipping. Okay, so if you get an order of 5 or 6 shirts, it depends on the weight, but normally if you get the box or the container, it's a certain container you get, and it's like $25 for shipping. That's the only thing. It'll take a little while to get there, but it will get to where it's supposed to go. I've sent it to Venezuela, Colombia, all in the UK, all in the USA. Where else did I took it? Sent it. Canada. Yeah, I think that's about it. But yeah, definitely international travel when it comes to my shirts. It's an international channel. This is not just an American channel, even though it's an American channel. It's just not an American channel. My audience is bigger in the UK than it is in America. So go figure. Do you send to Jersey, UK? I send in UK everywhere. So feel free. AJ versus Wilder in the heavyweight fight of this era. That didn't happen. Curtis Maul. No, it didn't. That's a Lennox Lewis versus Riddick Bowe. That's a Mike Tyson versus David Tua. Yeah. That was damn near a Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather, to be fair. AJ, okay. Anthony Joshua versus Parker, 2. Okay, why not? Is it something I'm just crazy about? No, not really. Not really. I mean, because I wasn't excited about the first fight. When the first fight happened, even though it was a unification, it was boring. And I don't know if the fight will be anything different. If it is different, we'll all enjoy it together, but we'll only know until it happens. But but based on the first fight, I'm not really intrigued or excited about a rematch between Joseph Parker and Anthony Joshua. I'm just not. Even though I'm glad Joseph Parker, which I like, he has a great personality, I think he's a good bloke from New Zealand. But I just, he's made a come up. He's beat Wilder and Zhang by decision. So he's shown that he is a world-class fighter and former champion. However, am I excited for him to fight AJ again? No, not really. Saying all that, I'm still not excited about it. I wish Wilder would go away now. Matthew Wren, he can't go away. He needs to pay Telly Swift. Telly Swift taxing that ass now. You seen Telly Swift's last video? The dude sounded like Big Baby Miller. She's a boss. She looking for money. She ain't got time. Yeah, that's real. Telly Swift is about her cash. I want to see Anthony Joshua to win the Dubois. AJ versus Parker was boring in the 20s. Would be even more boring in their 30s. You know, they were in their, you know, they were in their 20s, weren't they? Because yeah. AJ versus Parker was boring. Okay, I got that one. Anthony Joshua is a killer out of a knockout, is a hero. Who would AJ fight as a first title defense after he destroys Dubois? Well, I mean, he would fight the winner out of Usyk and Tyson. It's going to be something with that. That's not going to be what people think. I think if Tyson wins, though, it's going to be Tyson AJ. But if Usyk beats it again, I think it's going to fuck everything up. I think Tyson Fury should win the rematch based on politics and boxing. I'm just going to keep it real with you. So that's what I think. Walter deserves a payday against Ngannou, which is a bit ironic considering one of the MMA fighters who was getting paid much less in the UK, UFC. Hold on a second, guys. Let me check something. All right, I am back, peeps. Let's see. Somebody gave Kurt a dirty look. Kurt's going to sort him out. Now I had to check out the perimeter. Yeah, it was something like a car pulled up. Wanted to check it out, see who it is, you know. Just scroll through YouTube short lives and AJ and just seeing some dude say Fury will beat AJ Usyk due to politics or whatnot. Usyk is winning the rematch, bruh. Fury got smoked in the first and will get smoked again. Well, I mean, I think if Usyk like here's the thing. If Usyk is on the decline, I think the better you are physically, the smaller or the slower your decline is. That means you can do more. You can still do more. You're able to do more. Some people get out of the ring like Amir Khan, Dillian White, Tyson Fury, Andy Ruiz. And countless others, right? Those guys don't know how to condition or discipline themselves when they're not in a fight. See, what happens with certain people, they win and they just think, hey, I'm off. And they just let themselves go. They eat bad. They do bad things. They don't treat their body well. And then when they get back into camp, they have to spend a lot of time just trying to get themselves back in condition to fight instead of working on a logical way to knock out their opponent, a strategy, a game plan. See, when you're already in shape, you have more time to physically work and mentally work on how you're going to beat this guy within sparring, within training, within paying attention to your trainer. You know what I mean? And like that's someone better and you're in better shape, you know? then you're training to be in better shape, to get in fighting shape anyway. But if you got to fight to just get back to fighting shape and it takes you so long to do that, you're not going to be worth a shit. Then that's not good for you anyway. When you keep fluctuating your body, fat and small, bigger small, leaner small, or big, whatever, your body doesn't supposed to just do all these drastic changes. A constant level in your body is the healthiest. Okay? Fury is going to go getting... I don't know what that means. What's FHM? You need to remember, Fury should have been stopped in the 7th or 8th. No, it's actually the 9th. But wasn't saved by the ropes. Now, since Usyk understands his style of fighting, he'll stop Fury even sooner. Well, I mean, if he's smart, he would, because that avoids all this shit talk we're talking about that could possibly happen in the sport of boxing, the sport that I love, that I hate so much. Simply because boxing is political. Boxing is about money. And people don't know how long Turkey is going to stay around. He's giving us all treats because he's fitting the bill. He's taking and eating the cost of these fights. And we're seeing these fights. How many fights have we saw that we wouldn't have ever saw? We would have never saw. Look, Philip Hergovic and Daniel, 5 versus 5, Matchroom versus Queensberry. Do you think we'll actually ever see something like that ever again? No. Because then people will be worried about, well, I'm not going to pay that. And Frank, I'm not going to pay it. What do you mean, Eddie? I'm not going to pay it. Well, I mean, it's your fighter. I don't give a shit, Eddie. Call Barry. Call DAZN. Crazy. I find it insulting that AJ doesn't get credit for what he did to Weiland. Ngannou was a joke, but Otto Weiland was a genuine contender. Who says Ngannou was a joke? Y'all wasn't saying that shit when he knocked down Tyson Fury. Y'all wasn't saying he was a joke. Y'all wasn't saying he was a joke then. See, that's what happens. The same thing happens to AJ. It's the same things that happened to Crawford. Crawford whooped somebody's ass, and all of a sudden they wouldn't no good no way. Since when? I'm not going to get started on that. Fury is over the hill, in my opinion. I'd be very surprised if he wins the rematch. Well, let's see what he can do. Let's see how good Tyson Fury really is. Let's see if he deserves to be... let me move this up a bit. Let's see if he deserves to be even mentioned in the same category as someone like Muhammad Ali, because Muhammad Ali, just like AJ did, lost his first professional fight in the same arena, Madison Square Garden, the mecca of boxing, New York, New York. He lost to Andy Ruiz. Muhammad Ali lost to Joe Frazier. Come on now. 1971. The fight, they called it. 2 undefeated fighters. The fighter that never lost his belt outside the ring due to politic bullshit versus the one that fought for the belt after the belt was stripped from Ali, which was Joe Frazier. You had Christians versus Muslims. The brothers versus the other brothers. The whole country was divided. It was the Nation of Islam versus everyone else. Malcolm X versus Martin Luther King. You had all the, look, you had just, it was a division. It's crazy. It was crazy. Because, see, in hindsight, Muhammad Ali talked so bad about Joe Frazier that the kids, it got down to the kids, and the kids were being harassed at school. And that made Joe Frazier angry. That made him pissed off. That made him like, you know what? I'm tired of this. Muhammad Ali, he asked me for money when he was dead broke. Okay? So, yeah, things happen like that. So, no, man. Tyson Fury, compared to him, finish the story. Tyson Fury said he was best. He talked all this shit. He talked about Usyk. He said Usyk wouldn't this. He said Usyk wouldn't that. And he goes out there and he gets his ass beat. Okay? Now let's see him come back, because Muhammad Ali was able to come back. And that's exactly what Muhammad Ali did. Let's see if Tyson Fury can do the same thing against the same fighter. All right? What's up, brother? How you doing?
How you doing, boss?
Good, good. You too, man. Usyk versus Zhilei Zhang. Usyk ain't fighting Zhang. Zhang's too far down the totem pole still. He lost to Joseph Parker. He got to fight Joseph Parker to get that strike back. And he's 41 years old. And Usyk has already let us know, people, he ain't interested in but 2 fights. Maybe a trilogy, and it's really not even 2. It's maybe a trilogy with AJ or Tyson Fury. That's it. He ain't doing no more. He's defended the belts that he has. You know, he gave up a belt for Dubois and Joshua or whoever. And he's going to get out. He's been an undisputed champion in 2 different weight classes. He's out. He's made all the money he can possibly have. He don't need any more money. He's a national icon. He's an Olympic gold medalist. He's done all he's going to do. Zhilei Zhang, no, it's over. We ain't going to get that fight. I hope Dubois doesn't take the knee and he goes for it. I think he will. No mosquitoes out here? No. Well, I mean, the wind's blowing too well. See, when you got wind, mosquitoes blow with the wind. They go with the wind. The mosquitoes are going that way. Wait. Oh, yeah, the wind's going that way. Right? So, no mosquitoes on a windy day. Beautiful day. Loving this day. But no, let's see if Tyson Fury can be talked in the same sentence. Now, if he goes out there and gets destroyed by Usyk in 5 or 6 rounds, he can never talk about or compare himself to the great GOAT, Muhammad Ali. He can't. Okay? So everybody that was comparing him to Muhammad Ali, he shows that he can't make adjustments. He shows that he can't get better. He shows he doesn't have adversity. So, he shows us he doesn't have any of that. He doesn't have those elements. He doesn't. AJ's in solitary, training like mad. I believe that. Hey, I heard, shout out to the knowledge Spencer Farron. Spencer Farron claims he heard something like dynamite. Boom, 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 boom. He was like, bloody hell, what's that, man? What is that, man? He said that was AJ hitting the mitts. No, hitting the bag, he said. Usyk beats Andy Ruiz. Yeah. But I'll tell you this, though. Andy fighting someone like Usyk will still be dangerous because Andy's a counterpuncher. So he'll come up and he'll try to wait for Usyk to come in and time him. You know? He's going to postpone that fight. That's what he can do. I mean, when someone loses their first fight and gets an L on their unbeaten record, they become trash immediately to the boxing community. It's nothing new. That's true. That is so true. I don't get it, but that's why boxing needs to stop the mindset. Let's stop the mindset of how we view boxing. A fighter takes an L. Somebody got to win. Somebody got to lose. It's how you win is how you lose. Even if they get knocked out. Okay, everybody called Dillian White trash when Alexander Povetkin knocked him out. Let's take him for example. Oh, man, we told you Dillian White ain't shit. We told you that. Dillian White trash. Listen. This man was the WBC Heavyweight Championship Silver Interim Champion for 1,000 days. You know how long that is? That's 3 years. And he was knocking people's ass out then. He was taking guys in fights that even Tyson Fury didn't even want to fight. Tyson didn't want none of Oscar Rivas. He fought him, though. You know, the drug cheat. What's his name from New Zealand? Lucas Brown. Fought Lucas Brown. Lucas Brown was undefeated. Spot, spot. Knocked his ass out. The Can Man. Then he takes on Povetkin after Povetkin had a draw with Michael Hunter. And what happened? Yes, he got knocked out, but what did he do before that? He had Povetkin dropped twice. He was scorching Povetkin. Povetkin just caught him with that kryptonite dynamite. Zap, bah! That was it. This is boxing. Heavyweight boxing ain't like other divisions. And if you're in a lower weight class and you're knocking people out like Julian Jackson or Gerald McClellan, you're a special talent. That's something different. You know, heavyweights, that's normal. Okay? So we're talking about, oh man, he's trash and he this, man. Look, people don't have time for that. People putting their lives on the line to fight, to entertain, and what we say, oh, he trash, man, he trash. I don't even talk about this. And I'm like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? How can you just take someone's career and just chunk it away for one loss or maybe 2 or 3 losses? That's still a great record. You know what I mean? Like, we need to stop our mindset of boxing because boxing needs to be respected like we have over here at the UFC. These motherfuckers have 8, 9 losses and people still love them. We need to stop this, man, because boxing should be loved, admired, and respected. And we ain't respecting it doing that type of shit. You lose a fight, oh man, he's trash. That's what I didn't understand about AJ. AJ got caught with Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz had 1 loss, and that 1 loss was to Joseph Parker in his hometown. And ain't just us, fuck them, it's the promoters too. What did Bob Arum do to Andy Ruiz? Let's be real. Let's talk about the inner dealings in boxing. What did Bob Arum do? As soon as he lost a split decision to Joseph Parker for the WBO opportunity, Bob Arum dropped the ball. He dropped the ball. He didn't even get Andy a fight after that. Ah, Andy's trash. He's a fat fucking moron. Come on, man. I'm just being real here. You know, and then he had to go and pay his way like Floyd did out of his contract, right? And when he did that, he got a fight with Al Heyman. Then he got the opportunity of a lifetime, again, with that 1 loss. AJ was undefeated. AJ gets beat. He gets 1 loss. He's trash, too. Oh, he's trash. We need to stop that shit, people. To be fair, Tyson has been saved 5 times now. Lost against McDermott, should have been disqualified for holding Cunningham while hitting. Oh yeah, stopped on cuts with Weiland and stopped in the first Wilder fight. Oh, well, yeah, and then of course Usyk, right? You know, that man's like a cat. He just has 5 lives, not 4, right? Any other fighter would have gotten those breaks. Wouldn't have gotten those breaks. Andy's 15 pounds off being great. I thought Ruiz was making excuses against Miller until he's seen his hand. It takes a tough guy to fight through that. Stewart, he had to do that. Like I told you, he saved his career. He lost the fight, but understand, he had and he gave us a legitimate reason. So this man turned an excuse into a reason. You know what an excuse is? Oh, my hand, I just can't show you. And I didn't show you when I took my gloves off, but my hand is just so hurt. It's broken. You know, está dañando mis manos. Para los ustedes que hablan español, mi hermano está dañándola así. But he came out with it, didn't it? That bone was sticking out that man's hand. He saved his career. He'll get another opportunity. But he had to show people. Half of my family is from Missouri. Missouri's motto is, show me. So you got to show people. They still love Chisora in the UK after 13 losses. But see, look, Derek Chisora is different. Certain fighters are different. Certain fighters will always get respected. Like Mickey Ward will always be respected. Mickey Irish Ward will always be respected. Arturo Gatti will always be respected. Guys like that will always feel, because they weren't really that creme de la creme. It's a lot of it's a lot of pressure when you're at the top, because people expect so much out of you. You know? Plenty of fighters have had similar things happen in their career, even the great Floyd Mayweather. Does Dillian White know no shame calling out Chi Boy? Who is Chi Boy? He said my effing hand, actually. It was true. Andy, my fucking hand. My hand. It's fucking hurt. Sorry, man. Everybody started booing until they saw it. You remember when he said his hand, they boo. Oh, they changed that real quick. They changed that real quick, man. Because, man, but you got to show people. See, in this day and age, everything is about video, image, right? Send me a link, send me a video, show me. You can't just say no more. This is the most faithless era in the world. So this, because you got to show everybody something. You go out with a chick. Hey, I'm at my mom's house. Call me on Duo. Call me on video. Right? Wardley versus Frazier. Oh, that's going to be a fight. Yeah, that's going to be a fight. I'm saying Tyson Fury beats Usyk. Then AJ and Fury go, and AJ wins. Smoke on fire. Well, you know, if Tyson beats Usyk, that's going to be a 2-fight deal. That ain't going to be just one fight. It's going to be 2 fights. It's going to be a rematch clause. They're going to stretch that shit. They're going to stretch it. Because what they're going to do, if Tyson beats AJ, they're going to have a 2-fight deal. One of them's going to be in Saudi Arabia, and the other one's going to be at Wembley. Boom. Boxing will then make more money because these guys are fighting and they've actually redeemed themselves to fight each other. Okay? That's what's going to happen. Chisora. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was bad. It did sound like an excuse. I wouldn't have believed unless he said he looked. Yeah, I'd have thought so too. My hand's hurt. Turkey has said he wants AJ Fury and not a third Usyk versus Fury, but who knows? Well, it's up to Tyson Fury to bring it home, guys. Tyson Fury has to show that he's great. Tyson Fury has to show some trials and some tribulations. He has to show that he can jump that hurdle that he once tripped on and fell before and bust his mouth open. He's going to have to show us that he can do better than he did the first time. Instead of just talking, he got to start walking. That's what he got to show us. So at the end of the day, that's what has to happen. So, I mean, it is what it is, people. It is what it is. I think Beterbiev is overrated. He was dropped by homeless people. Bivol will outbox him. Okay? Meow, meow. We'll see. Ruff, ruff. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see if Beterbiev is overrated, because he's going to be in there with a guy that has a pretty high IQ than Dimitri Bivol. He's damn good. He's fast. He's quick. He throws punches in bunches. Let's see if he can take a punch, though. He's already in there with hard-hitting guys like Joe Smith. So he handles hard punches well. We'll see if he can handle a guy that has a hard punch, a good ring IQ, and pressure, like Beterbiev. School of 50 in the building. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. To be fair, he was piecing Usyk up in the middle rounds easily. Well, we'll see. Tyson Fury didn't do bad. He has to show he can do better. Let's see if he can throw those uppercuts. Let's see if he can feint that uppercut to the body and catch him in the solar plexus and drop Usyk. You know? Let's see if he can do that to Usyk. Let's see if he can hurt Usyk. You know? Let's see if it happens. So, let's see if he can do it. Let's see if he can come. Or should I say overcome? Hi, Kurt. Are you waiting for your wife to come back with the house key? Nah, not at all. Interested to know your opinion on what I believe was a body shot that Dubois took Usyk down with. It was borderline. It depends on who you are. It's too contagious. Me, my personal opinion, it was on the belt line. But is that a worse decision than Anthony Joshua catching Usyk? He caught Usyk, and Usyk kind of walked away. Any word on Jake Paul, Mike Tyson fight? Is it still going ahead? I hope not. I hope they cancel that shit. You know? I don't want to see Mike going out like that. I don't want to see him take a risk like that. He's a legend. Because Mike, I think he still has 2 or 3 dangerous rounds. But age is a mother sucker, man. Come on. Rod Brown, hey Kurt, when's your next fight? Tonight. Nah, just kidding. I hope it gets canceled too. Yeah, I hope that gets canceled, man. Cancel that. You know, cancel that junk. We don't need to see that. Cancel that junk. Cancel that. Weather changes though. Yesterday, dude, my allergies were shit. I went to sleep at maybe 4 and didn't wake up till around 10. It's crazy, man. Put me out. Like the Jones fight. Well, I mean, the Jones fight was a little different because, Roy Jones was in his 50s too. Roy Jones ain't no spring chicken. Roy Jones they were in negotiations to fight when they were the shit back then, back in the day when they were active fighters. I think Roy asked for too much money. I was like, no, I need $10 million. No, I need $20 million. So they didn't give it to him. So, the fight didn't happen. That would have been good, though. Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones. You know how big that would have been? Yeah. Mike Tyson would have knocked out Roy Jones. It would have been delightful. It would have been one of the things. He would have knocked him out. Roy looks more damaged. In fact, Mike's not damaged at all. What do you mean more? Mike Tyson is not damaged. The only damage that Mike took was from the drugs, the alcohol, right? That's the only thing that he took. The damage he took was to himself, not from nobody else. They've checked Mike. Mike has no damage, cerebral or whatsoever. He's good. I don't know if it was the toad he smoked or the mushrooms that he ate or the weed that he toked. I don't know what it was. I can tell you he has no damage. Well, he has ulcers, but, the fix is in. The fix is in? Yeah? The fix is in. You mean with Mike Tyson and Jake Paul? I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I hope not. You know, I mean, what would they gain? What would they gain to boost the fame of Jake Paul by fighting Mike Tyson now? Now, I don't see that going anywhere. What do they expect to gain from that? So they using Tyson for his name? Oh, I'm knocked out Mike Tyson at age 58. Ooh, look at me. You fucking Momo. I'll tell you this, though. If he hurts Mike Tyson, I'll call out Jake Paul, and I'll knock Jake Paul's ass out. See, I'm not 58 years old. And if he hurts Mike Tyson, fight Kurt DeVille. You want to knock out somebody? Fight me. I ain't 47, 48. I'm not that age. Fight me. Man, I'll knock Jake Paul's ass out. Give me $5 million though. I ain't doing it for $250,000. That's insulting to me. No, I mean, look. If Jake Paul, if he fights Mike, he's fighting heavyweight, right? Okay, welcome to the division. You want to fight somebody? You want to fight somebody old? Fight me. Fight me. Man, I would knock Jake Paul's little ass out quick. Done. Jake Paul. You don't do you guys understand why Carl Froch wants to fight Jake Paul? Because he knows I'm going to counter this boy because I know he comes with a simple-minded formation. This motherfucker, listen, I'm going to tell you, he don't know anything about footwork. He's a big boy. He has some power. You know, I think he has a chin, but he ain't never been hit by a heavyweight. He's been hit with light heavyweights and shit like that. He don't know what it's like to be hit with by a big guy. Hell yeah. Give me $5 million. 5, not 3, because I mean, Uncle Sam's gonna get half the shit. Give me 5 so I can take home 2.5. So I can build my house in the Caribbean and one in Austin. So I can buy some damn property. That's all I'm gonna do with it. I'm not gonna flaunt it. I might buy another car, but I might not do that. I got enough cars. I had 5 cars last year. I just sold one and gave away another. So I don't need the money, but I want the money because I know Jake Paul, he got that audience of YouTube. You do that to Mike Tyson? You want to fight old Mike? And you hurt Mike and you think that's cool? Oh, I'm going to act a fool. Bars. I'm going to call out Jake. Jake, you want to fight somebody? Fight me. Oh, I'm in my 40s. So you still got, I know, 15 years on me. How old is Jake? 25, 26? Yeah, fight me. Fight me. Look, I would love that shit. Fight me. You fighting on Mike and Anderson Silva and that other motherfucker that don't know nothing about boxing. Who did he knock out? I can't remember his name. All these UFC dudes that were wrestlers that really don't know about boxing, and you're gonna bring them into a boxing gym and think you're the shit. Fight me. You remind me of a guy I watch on YouTube, Ellie. Paul ain't never been hit by a big puncher. And then see the thing, I would see. Here's the thing: I would knock him out. I would knock out Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying? I would knock him out because I would be angry, but I wouldn't let my anger put me in a situation to get chinned. If you hit me, you just hit me. But I ain't chinny. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna guarantee you're gonna take this power. Look, you know Hasim Rahman Jr.? There's a reason he didn't want to fight that boy. He didn't want to fight that boy because that boy had already pieced him up. Hasim Rahman's son. He already pieced him up, and then he started thinking about it. No, man, no. Because he started thinking about it, like, I don't know. This big motherfucker's kind of big, and he hurts when he punches. I feel that. And I had on headgear. So he was sparring that dude. And that dude showed him, like, hey, what's up? You know? Do you have enough experience to beat Jake Paul now? Hell yeah, I have enough experience. Don't insult me. Appreciate your Skrilla 50. Yeah, man, these are actually the trainers. These are the trainers. Yeah, he lost to Tommy Fury. I'd knock out Tommy too if he was big enough. I'd beat the shit out of Tommy Fury. I would love to fight like that because Tommy throws combinations. The only thing is Tommy's in shape. So I got to get in shape for Tommy. Oh, Love Island cat. He's young too, you know? See, I don't, look, here's the thing about fighting someone young, right? Street fights, their ass is grass because it's who hits who first, really. First couple punches. Because that's the, that's pretty much the bulk of your stamina and your power. You know, but boxing, you can't play with them. You got to set them up, set that trap, and execute. You ain't got time to sit there and box them 3, 4, 5 rounds. Oh, I'm going to wear them down. No, you're going to wear yourself down. You're going to wear yourself down. Cisco Perez in the building. Bro, your age, your legs are young. That's all right. Need a sparring partner, I'm down for it. Otis Dorsey, where you at? Because I actually start sparring next week. I start back sparring next week. And it's not because I'm sparring for a fight, but I might. He does you on points. St. Don, if he's in better shape, he may. But if I take that boy out, I'm gonna have to knock out Tommy Fury. Then you know who's gonna be coming at me. You know who's gonna be knocking at my door then. Kurt DeVille, you big Dulcer. You wanna fight somebody you hate? Fight me, you big Dulcer. I'll knock you out. I ain't fighting Fury. Not Tyson. I ain't fighting Tyson Fury. Because see, Tyson's big, tall, and I don't feel confident that I will win. Now, I mean, if they gave me $10 million, I'd fight them. But I don't know. I don't know. You know? Most people gas and they have no power left after 1 or 2 street fights. That's true. It's all about stamina, your energy level, your endurance. That's why I try to stay in shape to the point where if I do get into a scuffle or a scrap, I mean strapless, gunless, without weapons and stuff like that, you want to be in shape. No, man, I'm not going to fight Tyson Fury. I might fight Wilder now, but then again, that shit about him not having power may be a damn lie. He may still have that power. He may think about telling Swift, you sent them pics of my video, my God, boom! Huh. The next thing you know, they waking me up off the floor with oxygen and Wilder saying, to this day, I did Billy Joe Saunders. And the guys with the worst cardio were the bodybuilders. Yep. That's why I don't work on a bunch of weights no more. I still lift here and there, but it's mostly calisthenics. Because if you don't have muscle mass by now, you're not going to really have it. Because I'm not upset or disappointed with my physique, so I'm not worried about it. I lift enough weights in my 20s, then I leaned out in my 30s, because I was a big bastard in 20. Used to lift weights all the time. So I was a big boy, you know what I mean? So I didn't worry about like muscles. That don't do shit for you anyway. It looks good. Chicks like it. Oh my God, muscles. Yeah, you like these muscles? You like these guns, baby? You like that? Yeah. That ain't gonna win you fights though. Kurt, Tyson is a 2-time world champion, having won every pro belt on the offer. Of course he beat you. St. Don, I just said it. You ain't got to remind me. You ain't got to rub it in, St. Don. Kurt, do you have any footage of your training or sparring? Yeah, it's on the channel. This channel. I mean, boxing and UFC. Am I dead yet? What's up? Counterpunch to you. Get a job, boy. I got a job. I'm looking for one. That's my job, smart ass. Corey Bradley, AJ found out that them muscles don't help. Well, those muscles will portray you. They will betray you. Sometimes they can portray you. You know? Probably ain't a heavyweight that side of the pond that can live with fury. I bet you that's some bullshit. I bet you Michael Hunter can. Michael Hunter, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. Michael Hunter, the bounty. The bounty. Yeah, Michael Hunter can, man. Michael Hunter, dude, I think can probably beat Tyson Fury, especially now. And then look, they're both 35 years at the same age. And why does Tyson Fury, walk around here like he's damn near 50? Michael Hunter fights bum these days. No chance Hunter beats Fury. Okay. I'd rather not. Having big muscles than look like melted ice cream when I'm 50. Curtis Maul, you got to keep that shit up. You can't get big and make and develop all these muscles and then quit. You got to keep that shit up. Fury boxed the head off of Hunter. Okay. Okay, you say so. I think Michael Hunter beats Fury. I would like to see it. Otto Weiland has stamina and he's kind of awkward. I don't know. Because, Otto Weiland's like, he's about my size. He's not known to be a good puncher. I think he punches hard enough. Shit, he punched hard enough to bust Tyson Fury's face open, didn't he? So, I don't really buy that shit. I would fight Otto Weiland. Could I beat him? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I could beat Otto Weiland. Hunter don't have the footwork to deal with Fury's reach. Styles make fights. I don't think that's true at all. Hunter is the only person that took out Martin McCauley, and Martin McCauley's whooping it. Like, in people's mind, Martin McCauley whoops a lot of people now. See, all we got to do is see someone do something one time to one opponent, and then we got it all figured out with our smart ass self. We got it all figured out, don't we? I'd like to see Zhang versus Andy Ruiz if Zhang could knock him out. I don't know. I would like to see that shit too. I would love to test Andy's chin. I would like to check his chin. Fury struggles with smaller fighters. Yeah, I think Michael Hunter beats him, man. I think Michael Hunter beats him. Fury got a long count in the first Wilder fight. Hey. Now imagine that he just would have beat Fury. None of this shit would make. None of this would be happening right now. If Wilder would have did his job. Because see, all Wilder had to really do was hit him again with the same punch. He couldn't even catch him again. Kurt, keep your chin down. Tight defense and pressure. Jake Paul would sleep him. You'll sleep him. Yeah, I'll sleep him. B. Michael in the building. Now you acting like I'm just, I'm, I'm not, I'm not like, wait, what, Ryan Garcia. I'm like, dude, what's wrong with you with chin? Any fighter from the past, Ken Norton would be Tyson and Fury's biggest nightmare. Then I wouldn't fight nobody in them days. Them dudes were probably more stronger than anybody today. Because tough time creates hard men. Hard men create easy times. Easy times create weak men. Weak men create hard times. Ex-Con in the building. Good morning, Kurt. Counterpunch to you. Counterpunch to you too, Ex-Con. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, remember Stephen Cunningham. Yeah, I think Michael Hunter is a hell of a lot better than Stephen Cunningham. I'm just going to keep it a buck. Keep it a buck, people. Keep it a buck. So, no. Only the same as you seeing Usyk beat Fury and believing Hunter can do so. The same Hunter is good. Same Hunter is good. Usyk is great. Well, I mean, I seen Usyk beat Michael Hunter too, but that was a different type of fight. That fight was between two people that were very skilled, and one was better as far as strength and conditioning because Usyk's stamina was better. That's what the big thing was in that fight. Usyk versus Hunter, it was endurance. Two undefeated guys like that. That's the first time that Usyk fought in Chicago. So Usyk had to have a drive. Actually, that fight should have been stopped though, because I mean he hit Michael Hunter with too many unanswered punches. So but Michael Hunter versus Usyk was a very good fight. Wilder diminished Fury with those 3 fights, just saying. Well, if you get hit in the ring, it takes something out of you. You get hit by Wilder, Wilder's a beast. Wilder is a beast. So it is what it is. People forget that Fury has struggled with a lot of subpar competition throughout his career. He's a very good fighter, but overrated for sure. I don't know, man. I really think Jake Paul versus Fury would be a solid rematch. Yeah, I think it'd be good. The Tommy Fury and all that. I'm just saying. He ain't all that. Just saying, man. Fury's a masterclass boxer as well as Usyk. Conditioning was Fury's worst nightmare. Yeah, well, Usyk's going to have to stay that way. You know, that's a part of his strengths. His ability to focus and become disciplined. But that's mindset. But that's a mental strength. Fury wasn't going to fight Klitschko again. St. Don, that's just something people say to make excuses for bad performances. School of 50 had no chance. Vlad is levels behind Fury. I don't know about that shit. I mean, he never had a rematch against Fury. Shit. I wouldn't say that either. Because when you because I think when people talk about that, you know, as long as the bags are huge, Fury will keep boxing. Fury was better that night, not better overall. I mean, when you got a bunch of money in the bank like that, man, you like, I'm gonna look. If I get $5-10 million in the sport of boxing, I probably won't fight no more. I'd spar because I love boxing. I love the art of boxing. I love the dynamics. You know, I love the conditioning, the training, the mental fortitude. I miss everything about boxing. I love it. I love the anticipation. I like the trash talk, you know. But hell, that's why we're here right now, ain't it? I don't need to fucking go in the ring. If I'm boxing already and I fight Jake Paul and knock his ass out for $5 million, then fight Tommy Fury, may lose on the points, like St. Don said, you know, but get $3 million, you know what I mean? And then fight Jake Paul in a rematch, right? He may be juiced to the brim, you know what I mean? For another $5 million, I probably won't want to fight no more. I'm just going. I'll hang out with Andy Ruiz eating Snickers. I'll be with Andy impersonating Andy. Hi, my name is Andy Ruiz. Give me another fight. I don't talk like that. I'll kick your ass. Probably Andy would too. You know, Andy's short, stocky. Motherfucker's probably like here. He'll catch you and knock you to. Andy can punch, bro. He can punch. Oh yeah. You don't think Andy can't punch? Andy will catch you with those explosive counters. Ask Anthony. Ask Jarrell. Andy can punch, man. Ask Luis Ortiz. El Guantanamo Gua. Yeah, he can punch, bro. I'm Andy Ruiz. I'm on the treadmill. I want $4 million. I want a trilogy with Anthony. Please. Eddie. Help. Yeah, Andy got fast hands, bro. Shout out to Corey Bradley in the building. Oh, wait a minute. What have we here, gentlemen? The shit has changed. We mentioned no clouds in the sky. Now it's like dark, cloudy clouds. Talked too soon, didn't we? I could have got down to 154. I'd have trash talked the hell out of Floyd and would have retired after losing to him. Curtis Mall, he'd probably rehydrate your ass to 152. No, Curtis Mall, we need your ass at 152. You get more than 52 and no fight. Put his ass down there with me. I ain't making 154. I'm little. If Curtis Ball want to play ball, he's going to get his ass to 152. You don't get your ass to 152, you ain't no fight. Leonard, tell him. Yeah, 152, there's no fight, Curtis. Curtis, there's no fight. If you can't make the 152, we ain't fighting you. We ain't fighting him. Al Hain, tell him. I don't get his ball no $3 million.
opponent 154. I'm the cash cow. I'm the creme de la creme. This beat TMT. Hashtag the money team. TBE forever.
Yep. Mama Lou in the building. Counterpunch to you. AJ gave the Mexicans the heavyweight belt. Ruiz is a good fighter, but he lost something from the rematch to Joshua. He has nothing. He has not been the same since. Well, it's not what he lost, it's what he gained. That's what I'm telling you. The anticipation or the motivation will not be there for someone that's already a millionaire. It's hard to get up and run in silk pajamas, people. Come on. 52. Oh, well, hey. I mean, Floyd will do you like he did a lot of fighters. Let's just say that. I'm not going to single out anybody. I was going to say something that I think would have not been so cool. You know what I mean? Thought on Fury versus usual rematch, or Usyk rematch. I mean, he needs to show us he can do better. Usyk showed that he was more determined, he was more willing, he was more aggressive, and and the opportunity presented himself, and he landed the right shot. Changed the dynamics of the fight in the 9th round. It was pretty even, up until then. The best run is in silk pajamas. Hell yeah, I let my nuts and shaft. They get massaged. The silk massages my balls as I run. How you doing, Kurt? Crazy world. I'm doing good, man. Larry Holmes was not affected by the silk sheets. He wanted to quit, just Don King didn't let him. Now, baby, I need you to get in that ring. I want you to fight Mike. If you don't fight Mike, we taking a house, baby. That's all it's going to be. Get your ass up, get to training. You're going to take on Mike February 4th. See you later. Click. They say I'm Don King. I hate this bitch. You know why he got his hair high like that? To hide the horns. Oh, yeah. That's what Larry Holmes said, man. That came out of his mouth. He said, you know why Don King's hair is that high? To hide the horns. Porque él es diablo. Porque él es diablo. Dude's the devil. The GOAT, CPB. What's good, champ? Noah in the building. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Just getting a little cardio on, talking to you guys. Reaching out on the weekend chat. This is what it's about. Weekend spat. Can't wait for next weekend. We're paying $100 to see Canelo Alvarez beat the shit out of Edgar Berlanga. México contra Puerto Rico otra vez. Estoy listo para lo que sea para ustedes en todo el mundo. That's bullshit. Canelo Alvarez is going to beat that boy. He's going to beat him like he stole something. Canelo already said, I give you 8 rounds. Nothing much. 8 rounds, no more. And you will be done. 8 rounds, no more. Anybody that talked that cocky, knowing he picked the cherry. It's going to be easy for me. It's going to be easy. It's going to be easy for me. 8 rounds for you, no more. Look, motherfucker, no more. I'm going to bust up your face. Berlanga, I'm going to bust up your fucking face. I'm going to break your face. Yeah. I'm going to break your face, Canelo. Kurt, I love your impressions. Curtis Mall in the building. Appreciate you. You need 20 like you. Russ Sizer. Unreal while it lasts. If Fury wins the first fight, there will be no rematch, bro. Bunja Shaba. That may be the case. I told you I beat AJ. I beat the little middleweight. I told you I beat him the first fight. That's what Tyson gonna feel. Look, let me tell y'all guys something. If Tyson Fury beats Alexander Usyk in the second fight, he's gonna flip it all around. He's gonna pull a PR stunt out of this world. So all you Tyson Fury fans, get ready. You guys are about to be redeemed. And Jesus is Lord. He's going to take this to the bank. What he's going to do with you guys, he's going to see, you see what I did to the Dulce? I told you I'd run first fight 9 rounds to 3 and they took it for me. The only reason they gave it to him because he was from the Ukraine and his shitty little country was getting beat by Russians. That's the only reason. Now I'm telling you I'm going to take on AJ. AJ, you're a big fat Dulce. That's what he's going to do.
And don't let him fight him again. He's going to do AJ like he did Klitschko. He'll beat AJ in a rematch on points. Then he's going to quit. He's going to retire. Ain't going to give AJ the rematch. He's going to get coked out, drunk out, slutted out, right? Living in less, in a mess, depressed, failing another test. Shout out to James McMillan in the building. Seriously, that's what's going to happen to him. He's going to do exactly that. He going to, look, he whoops Usyk. He's going to talk about how easy the first fight was. It was just too easy for me. I mean, the little doss I was coming for, the little engine that could. I just played with him. I just played with him. I didn't think there was anything special about the little doss, a little middleweight bastard, little uppy, little ugly, gappy teeth, ugly little bastard. Shithouse. Sausage. You Ukrainian prick. Man, Tyson Fury gonna act a fool, bro. Seriously. He's gonna act a fool. The redemption of Tyson Fury. If you guys really want that to happen, because Tyson Fury will turn shitty again. He will turn into the villain. AJ will turn into the hero. And UK and the rest of the world will be divided. That's how it's going to be. That's exactly how it's going to be. So if you're either for AJ or for Fury, all the belts will be back in the UK. Boxing will be the way it was. It will be the way it was. All we need is Wilder back. Music to St. Don's ears. I know that's right. Shit, he see that happen. He see Tyson Fury knock out Usyk. He gonna get the pickle emoji. Fury will come back for one more year. A few years later, yeah? He'll come back when he's 40. Never seen John Fury this quiet. Yeah, we'll talk about it Monday. I was going to do it today, but I had to get the content out. And there will be more content today. Yesterday was a long day, even though I did like 8 videos yesterday. But I do my videos at night anyway. So they got to be done at night in order for them to go out reasonably today. You know? Usyk beats Fury, then vacates. The Saudis give us AJ versus Fury. AJ beats Fury. What do you think about Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson? I don't want to see it, Skiller. I want to see that fight. Now, would I like to see Jake Paul knocked out by Mike? Yeah, I would love to see that. But, you know, I love Mike Tyson. I grew up watching Mike. I grew up watching Mike Tyson. I grew up watching him get knocked out by Buster Douglas. I grew up watching him from the parodies from A Living Color and all these other things. I watched him as he got accused for SA against that Washington model that lied 2 other times with 2 other people. I watched him go to prison. I watched him get out of prison. I seen his first fight when he fought McNeely. When he got out of prison, he was all swole. I watched him when people harassed him constantly about getting autographs or people walking up to him and throwing hot tea on him in restaurants. I watched Mike Tyson all through the 90s, some of the 80s, and all through the 90s. To the beginning of the 2000s, even when he stopped boxing, we still watched Mike. Because I was still a fan. Because what I notice about any fighter, they don't have to be active for you to still love them or admire them or follow them. They just got to stay alive. You know? I watched Mike get coked up, coming out fucking Graham on his nose. What the fuck? What's wrong with you, Mike? Mike told a reporter, "I have to get high now. You must go." I'm like, what? Mike Tyson is polarizing. I remember Mike said, "I broke my back." What do you mean? You broke your back? What kind of back? What do you mean? Vertebrae? Spinal. Yes. Love Mike Tyson. Now, saying all that about Mike Tyson, we seen Mike Tyson get fat. We see Mike Tyson become an actor. The Hangover. We've seen him at the Grammys. Let's start the show. And the award winning is Hangover 2. Prime Mike Tyson was the best heavyweight. Bad mother sucker. Wilder should fight again. What do you think? I think he should fight again. I miss Wilder. I just don't want to see him getting beat because Taylor Swift is trying to swindle and funnel and extort his money. She makes her own money now. So I just hope she leaves him alone and get that child support, because you know that child support is going to be massive. Yeah, she's getting that check. She's getting that check. That child going to be about 6 foot tall, though. That child in about 3 years is going to be taller than Taylor Swift. Shit, Deontay Wilder 6'7", 6'6". 6'7", right? Mike Tyson almost broke his back on the hoverboard. Yeah, he really did. Them things are diabolical, bro. You know what I mean? I was going to buy my daughter one, and I thought about it like, nah, you better not. You know? Mike Tyson has been in movies, but he definitely isn't an actor. I mean, shit, he's been in enough movies, bro. I'm going to tell you that. I mean, movies you don't even, like a lot of movies. Robin Givens took Mike apart. Yeah, slamming Brad Pitt. Wilder needs to get some weight, though. Yeah, he does, but he's stressed. See, I'm like Wilder. We're like kindred spirits. See, we get stressed out behind shit like I don't eat. If I get like heartbroken over a chick or something, relationship that went bad or south, I ain't gonna eat nothing. I'm gonna walk around. Till he messed up his head. In boxer, it takes a lot of mental. It does. That's why Anthony Joshua asked Anthony Joshua that was like, Anthony, why you don't like a girl? He was like, well, why don't you have a girlfriend? And he said, no, man, because what happens, we break up, then that shit's all on my mind. I ain't gonna be able to concentrate on the fight. I ain't got time for that. I'll wait till after. See, Anthony making all that money. Anthony Joshua, he's gonna turn into a big whore. He's gonna turn into a whore when he retires. Because when he retires, it's probably gonna be next. Probably next year. He probably retire when he's 37. 37 is perfect age for a dude that's been grinding like he's been grinding since what? When did he start? When did he go pro? 2012. So for 12 years, he's made about 200 mil, 300 mil, whatever he made. Now he's single. He's about to mingle. He's going to pull out them NDAs. Everybody that comes up to his 13. Okay. So 11 years, 12 years. Okay. He's going to go another 2. AJ going to turn into a big whore. I'm going to tell you. He's going to get him a condo. In London. Yeah, when you stress, that appetite goes away. I think Fury will win his rematch versus Usyk. He may, but I'm telling you, he may turn into an asshole after that too. I'm back, you Dawsons! Yeah, man. How long do you think a couple should be together before they feel comfortable farting in front of each other? Never. Don't let no chick fart in front of you. That's the nastiest shit ever. I had a girlfriend. She said she didn't do a number 2, period. Dude, come on. No, I don't go. I just don't go. You're an idiot, and you need to leave my house. I'm serious, man. And at the time, I was like maybe 37. This chick was 23. Oh, I love that, though. She was young, firm, nice, tight, and right. But she was dumb. AJ waiting for Beyonce. Yeah, he'll take her away from... Jay-Z will have him killed. You think that would work? You think, man, if AJ did something like that? No. I think that will not work. Yeah, she gonna stay with Joe Campbell. The death do 'em part. See, that's a power couple. Power couples don't break up like that because they're too business infused, right? That's not gonna happen. Triple D for the KO, says Neil Warren in the building. That's good stuff, mate. Best boxing channel around, Hollow S. Appreciate you, brother. I hope you stay blessed. Must admit, we do have a few Ukrainian simps in this country. Oh, man. Man, my allergies are killing me. Beyonce old now anyways. She ain't old enough for a one-night slam. She ain't old enough for that. I'll bet your ass on that. Yup. Having Jay-Z looking like the gay painter. He looks like Basquiat. Lina Reynoso. Counterpunch to you. Oh, my allergies, dude. Hang it in there, dude. Caroline Dubois has a better chance of beating AJ. Yo, I like Caroline Dubois. I think she's a cutie pie, too. You know? But I know she can fight, bro. Caroline Dubois is the shit. Caroline Dubois is the shit. He needs to train with his sister. Because Caroline, bro, she's aggressive. She's savage. She gets in there, bro. You won't want to tangle with Caroline Dubois. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to tangle with her. You don't want to tangle with her. You don't want to tangle with her, man. St. Don, no. Like what both boxers bring to the table. Sheik said what he said. And right now, he is controlling the heavyweight division. No non-fighter is going to marry Caroline first. You'll need to get past Daniel. Man, I won't worry about Daniel, man. I won't worry about Daniel. So I don't be worried about stuff. I don't let nobody intimidate me. You're not going to intimidate me. I'm like him. You're not going to intimidate me. Who do you think you are? You're not going to intimidate me. Daniel all day, always. Neil Warren in the building representing Daniel Triple D Dubois. Barry McGuigan had it right. Fury isn't elite. He just uses his size to beat limited fighters. Salute to heavyweight counterpunch boxing, karma boxing, and MMA in the building. Appreciate your brother. Kurt, you're a heavyweight. Yes, I am a heavyweight. Absolutely. Damn proud, too. Shucks. Spat! But in a street fight, I'm using everything. You know what I mean? I'm not going to just, come on, let's go. Nah. I'm going to use what works. Jean Fan Jeet Kune Do. The original mixed martial art. Originally created by Bruce Lee. Le Shulong. Mositon. Bruce Lee. Okay. Le Shulong. That's Little Dragon in Chinese. That's what they called him. Or they called him when he was little, Mositon, which is never sit still in Chinese. So, yeah, that's Bruce Lee. Yeah. Lead to go. Right? No rules in a street fight. Aman, absolutely. Absolutely. More brain than Frankenstein. You guys are horrible, man. And no, I don't think Daniel's stupid. I just think he's young. I don't, you know. Again, like I said, I just hope it's not any like damage he took. I just think he's a bashful, shy guy like that. Not everybody's high-witted, extroverted, and not everyone's like that. Some people are introverted and they're quiet and they're reserved and they're shy and they're bashful and they're, you know what I mean? They're not, hey, what's going on, guys? How you doing today? You all right? You all right, man? Y'all all right today? That's not everybody. Some people are calm, quiet, right? Reserved. Okay? I mean, that's not it. Daniel Dubois is a calm guy. He's not Tyson Fury. He's not Jarrell Miller. Tell you somebody else like that. Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker's not, he's more of, look, I have a true love for island people, especially like Micronesian, Polynesian. If you guys know where the hell that's at. You know what I mean? Saipanese, Truckanese, Japanese, Guamanian, Chamorros, Marshall Islands. Anybody know about this? But anyway, they're normal combat. They're normal laid back people. They like to drink, eat, sleep together, and sometimes fight. $2024 the year. Everyone who ever watched Rocky can box. Have you ever had an amateur pro bout? Oh, yeah. 37-2. Joseph Parker's call out lately have been funny as hell. Joseph Parker put some thought behind his shit. He made a whole damn music video about Dillian White. The time has come. How did it go? To give you up. I think it's time. I was like, what? Look at this dude. He had his whole crew with him. You know? Okay, just shut up. Okay. No, I won't. I'll give Dubois a 35-40% chance of winning, but would be funny. Turkey Al-Sheikh is trying to take boxing in the right direction. The boxing bodies are still a problem, as we saw Usyk getting stripped of the belts. They need to get rid of those fucking belts. If someone has to be daring enough, but big enough to just, like if Turkey wanted to, Turkey could tell Daryl Peoples, Mauricio Suleiman, Paco Lacacer, and whoever the other guy is, to all kick rocks. Thank you, you guys. You are no longer needed in these fighters' lives. So I'm going to give you severance and tell you to get the fuck out of my country. You know what I mean? Turkey might tell them all. Dude, they'll be trying to kill Turkey. Good luck with that. You know how bad they would, you know how mad they would be? Think about it. You know how mad they would be. Yeah, he wants a boxing league. Get rid of all those damn belts. 3%. What a joke. But if they do have a boxing league, they're going to pay something. But I think the something they're going to pay is going to be more structured, geared to their retirement, which will make sense. Not just giving people free money just because you have a belt you represent. I won the WBA. Give me 3%, motherfucker. Then they're all broke. They're all broke on all the booze and all the broads. and all the other whatever they do, indulge themselves in, is gone. They're just left broke in an apartment somewhere with a bottle of whatever. One belt would be good, but it shouldn't be controlled by Saudi Arabian government. I don't really care as long as it's just one. You know, I don't really care. Michael Moore spoke about how crooked boxing is. Yeah, I remember that. And, you know, I also remember that was COVID time. It was crazy. That was 4 years ago. Crazy. 4 years ago, we were going through COVID. It's September, and people are finally kind of getting back to work, but they're trying to implement rules, distances, regulations. I remember this shit. I remember those days. Boxing is the Olympics. Boxing in the Olympics is as crooked as it gets. Yeah, they're all crooked. This is boxing, people. But anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off of here. It's been fun. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Stay tuned for more content from Counterpunch Boxing News. Remember, if you guys want to order a shirt, I will send you the link. I will put it actually below so you guys can order as you will. But anyway, be blessed, be safe, and everyone has been counterpunched. Peace!